Green Acres wasn't just a show filled with laughter and quirky characters. It also hid behind it the untold stories of personal tragedies and struggles. From devastating health battles to tragic losses, the actors behind Hooterville's iconic residence faced much more than we saw on screen. In this video, we honor 10 Green Acres actors who tragically passed away, sharing their remarkable lives and the legacies they left behind. If you're a fan of the show, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more heartfelt tributes to these unforgettable stars. Eddie Albert as Oliver Wendell Douglas. Eddie Albert, born Edward Albert Heimberger on April 22, 1906, in Rock Island, Illinois, was a renowned actor whose career spanned nearly 7 decades. He became a household name for his portrayal of Oliver Wendell Douglas, the city lawyer who moves to a farm in the classic sitcom Green Acres. Playing the role at 59, Eddie brought to life the character's mix of idealism and wit, making him an iconic figure in American television. The show, which aired from 1965 to 1971, became a beloved part of TV history, cementing Eddie's place in pop culture. Before Green Acres, Eddie Albert had already carved a successful path in Hollywood, receiving an Academy Award nomination for his role in Roman Holiday, 1953. He continued to impress with notable roles in films like The Heartbreak Kid, 1972, earning critical acclaim. However, Eddie's personal life was marked by significant challenges. His marriage to actress Margot was tested by the political blacklisting era of the 1950s, which temporarily derailed both of their careers. Despite these hardships, they remained together until Margot's tragic death from brain cancer in 1985. Eddie was also devastated by the loss of their son, Edward Jr., to lung cancer in 2006. In his later years, Eddie battled Alzheimer's disease, which took away his memories and independence. Despite this, he continued to show resilience, relying on his family for support. Eddie Albert passed away on May 26, 2005, at the age of 99 from pneumonia. At the time of his death, his net worth was estimated at $10 million, but his true legacy lies in his advocacy for environmental issues, his wartime service, and his unwavering compassion. Eddie Albert's life serves as a testament to the strength of the human spirit, showing that even in the face of profound loss, one can leave an enduring impact on the world. Eva Gabor as Lisa Douglas. Eva Gabor, born on February 11, 1919, in Budapest, Hungary, became an iconic figure in American television and film. She portrayed Lisa Douglas, the glamorous yet naive wife of Oliver Wendell Douglas, in the beloved sitcom Green Acres. At the age of 46, Eva brought charm and wit to her role, creating a character that became synonymous with lighthearted humor and cultural sophistication. Lisa's innocence and love for her eccentric farm life made her a fan favorite, and Eva's performance became one of the standout elements of the show, which aired from 1965 to 1971. Eva's career, which spanned across television, film, and stage, was marked by numerous roles in both comedic and dramatic productions. Known for her striking beauty and elegance, she also starred in films such as The Merry Widow, 1952, and The Story of Three Loves, 1953. However, Eva's personal life was marred by heartache and struggle. Born into a Jewish family, Eva fled her homeland during World War II, a traumatic experience that left scars she carried throughout her life. Her relationships were also tumultuous, with 6 marriages, including one to actor and businessman Henry J. Kaiser. Many of these unions ended in divorce, leaving Eva to face periods of loneliness, even though she maintained a public image of glamour. In her later years, Eva was not immune to the challenges of aging. She faced health struggles, including a severe fall in 1995 while vacationing in Mexico, which led to complications from pneumonia and respiratory failure. Eva Gabor passed away on July 4, 1995, at the age of 76. She left behind an estate estimated at $8 million, much of which came from her career in television and her business ventures in the beauty and fashion industries. Eva's legacy lives on as she continues to be remembered for her wit, charm, and grace, both on and off the screen. Sid Melton as Alf Monroe. Sid Melton, born Sidney Meltzer on May 22, 1917 in Brooklyn, New York, is best known for his role as Alf Monroe, the bumbling yet lovable carpenter on Green Acres. Sid brought warmth and humor to the character, portraying the charming and clumsy sidekick to the main characters in the show. At 48 years old, Sid made his mark on the television landscape, and his portrayal of Alf Monroe, along with his roles in other sitcoms like The Danny Thomas Show, made him a household name in American comedy. Sid Melton's career spanned over 5 decades, and though his career was often defined by supporting roles, his talent for comedy and knack for making even minor characters memorable earned him a loyal following. However, his personal life was not without its struggles. Sid was married briefly in the 1940s, but his private life remained largely solitary, and he spent much of his later years coping with the pressures of aging in an industry that had begun to change. Although his career continued with guest spots and roles in smaller productions, Sid faced the hardships that many older actors do, including the challenges of finding substantial work in later years. In his twilight years, Sid's health began to deteriorate. He spent the last years of his life battling pneumonia and related illnesses, ultimately passing away on November 2, 2011, at the age of 94. Sid Melton's net worth at the time of his death was estimated at $4 million. Despite his struggles, Sid's legacy as a beloved supporting actor in sitcoms remains strong, remembered for his ability to bring laughter and lightheartedness to every role he played. Pat Buttram as Mr. Haney. Pat Buttram, born on June 19, 1915, in Addison, Alabama, was an actor who gained fame for his portrayal of the sly, conniving Mr. Haney on Green Acres. Playing the scheming yet endearing peddler, Pat brought his trademark Southern charm and wit to the role, making Mr. Haney one of the most memorable characters in the show's ensemble. Pat was 50 years old when he began portraying Mr. Haney, and his ability to blend humor with a touch of mischief made him an iconic figure in rural comedy. Before his time on Green Acres, Pat had a long career in film, starring in over 40 films alongside Gene Autry, where he became known for his roles in westerns and musical films. He also lent his voice to various animated characters, including Napoleon the Dog in The Aristocats, 1970, and the Sheriff of Nottingham in Robin Hood, 1973. Despite his success, Pat's personal life was filled with heartbreak. After the death of his first wife, actress Sheila Ryan, from cancer in 1975, Pat entered a period of deep depression that affected his health and career. Pat's later years were marked by physical decline due to kidney failure, a condition that eventually forced him to retire from acting. He died on January 8, 1994, at the age of 78, due to complications from kidney failure. At the time of his passing, Pat's net worth was estimated at $6 million. Despite his personal struggles, Pat Buttram left behind a legacy of laughter, his iconic portrayal of Mr. Haney standing as a testament to his immense contribution to television comedy. Barbara Pepper as Doris Ziffel. Barbara Pepper, born on May 31, 1915, in New York City, was an actress whose career was defined by her role as Doris Ziffel, the loving, sometimes exasperated wife of Fred Ziffel in Green Acres. At the age of 50, Barbara brought to life Doris, a character whose hilarious antics and love for her adopted pig, Arnold, made her a fan favorite. Despite being a supporting character, Barbara's portrayal of Doris left an indelible mark on the show, contributing to its beloved status in American television. Barbara Pepper's career began in the 1930s, where she performed as part of the Goldwyn Girls, alongside the likes of Lucille Ball. She transitioned into television, appearing in several hit shows, including Perry Mason and Petticoat Junction, before landing her most iconic role in Green Acres. However, behind the scenes, Barbara's life was filled with hardship. In 1949, Barbara was widowed after her husband, actor Craig Reynolds, died in a motorcycle accident. The pressure of raising 2 sons alone, combined with the mental toll of her grief, led Barbara to struggle with alcoholism, which ultimately affected her health and career. Barbara's time on Green Acres was cut short by her declining health. She was forced to leave the role of Doris Ziffel in 1968 due to illness. Tragically, Barbara passed away on July 18, 1969, from a stroke caused by coronary artery disease at just 54 years old. Her net worth at the time of her death was estimated at $1.5 million. Barbara Pepper's legacy lives on through her memorable role as Doris Ziffel, a character that continues to bring joy to audiences decades after her passing. Frank Cady as Sam Ducker. Frank Cady, born on September 8, 1915, in Susanville, California, was an American actor beloved for his role as Sam Ducker, the affable grocery store owner in Green Acres. Portraying Sam at the age of 50, Frank became an essential part of the quirky Hooterville community, bringing warmth, humor, and down-to-earth charm to the character. Sam's easygoing nature and helpful demeanor made him a favorite among viewers, and Frank's portrayal became synonymous with the good-hearted, simple people of rural America in the 1960s sitcom. Before Green Acres, Frank had already built a successful career in television, including notable appearances in Petticoat Junction and the Beverly Hillbillies. His acting career spanned many years, and his ability to seamlessly fit into comedic roles made him a staple in TV households. Frank's character in Green Acres was beloved not just for his humor, but for his authenticity, which made him stand out in a world full of eccentric characters. However, his personal life was not without hardship. Frank served in World War II, where he faced the harrowing realities of battle. This experience, combined with the emotional and physical toll of acting in a demanding industry, left Frank with emotional scars that shaped his personal life. In his later years, Frank's health began to decline, and his spirit was affected by the loss of his beloved wife, Shirley, in 2008. This loss left a deep void in his life, and Frank withdrew from public life. He passed away on June 8, 2012, at the age of 96, leaving behind an estate valued at $5 million. Despite the struggles he faced, Frank Cady's true legacy is the kindness and humor he brought to every role, especially that of Sam Ducker. His ability to bring light and warmth to the screen ensured that his characters would remain etched in the hearts of fans for generations to come. Hank Patterson as Fred Ziffel. Hank Patterson, born on October 9, 1888 in Alabama, was an actor who became a beloved figure on American television for his portrayal of Fred Ziffel, the pig-loving farmer, in Green Acres. At the age of 77, Hank brought to life the character of Fred, a no-nonsense yet endearing farmer who treated his pet pig, Arnold, as if he were his own child. Hank's portrayal of Fred's quirky affection for Arnold and his humorous interactions with other Hooterville residents made him one of the show's most memorable characters, contributing to Green Acres' status as a cherished classic. Before his iconic role in Green Acres, Hank had a long career in film and theater, primarily playing supporting roles in westerns and vaudeville performances. He spent many years in Hollywood, playing minor characters in a variety of films, but his true breakthrough came when he was cast as Fred Ziffel. Although Hank was a seasoned actor by the time he landed the role, his personal life was far from easy. As he aged, Hank faced the challenge of hearing loss, which made it difficult for him to keep up with the demands of his work. On the set of Green Acres, a coach would tap his foot with a ruler to signal his lines, a testament to his determination and dedication to his craft, even as his health began to decline. Hank Patterson's life was filled with ups and downs, both on and off the screen. He was able to find fulfillment in his acting career, but his personal struggles with hearing loss and the changing landscape of the entertainment industry made his later years difficult. Hank passed away in 1975 at the age of 86 from pneumonia. At the time of his death, his net worth was estimated at $2 million, a reflection of his long career in film and television. Hank Patterson's portrayal of Fred Ziffel remains a lasting legacy, remembered fondly for its warmth, humor, and authenticity. His ability to connect with audiences, even through personal adversity, made Fred Ziffel one of the most enduring characters in Green Acres. Alvy Moore as Hank Kimball. Alvy Moore, born on December 5, 1921, in Vincennes, Indiana, is best known for his role as Hank Kimball, the well-meaning but often bumbling agricultural agent in Green Acres. Portraying Hank at the age of 44, Alvy became a beloved part of the show's ensemble, using his comedic timing and charm to bring to life a character who was caught between the chaos of rural life and his own good intentions. Hank's humorous antics and his frequent misadventures in Hooterville made him a standout in the ensemble cast, cementing Alvy Moore's place in TV history. Before Green Acres, Alvy had already built a solid foundation in Hollywood. His early work included a memorable appearance alongside Marlon Brando in The Wild One, 1953, and roles with Debbie Reynolds in Susan Slept Here, 1954. However, his career on the big screen took a backseat to television, where he became a familiar face in sitcoms and dramas. While Alvey's career was full of highlights, his personal life was not without its struggles. As a young man, Alvey served in the U.S. Marine Corps during World War II, where he was part of the Battle of Iwo Jima. The emotional scars from his wartime experiences stayed with him for much of his life, and he later battled the effects of polio, which left him weakened as he grew older. Despite these challenges, Alvey's personal life was filled with joy through his 47-year marriage to his wife, Carolyn, with whom he raised 3 children. However, Alvey's health began to decline in his later years, and he passed away from heart failure on May 4, 1997, at the age of 75. At the time of his death, his estate was estimated at $3.5 million, a reflection of his decades-long career. Alvey Moore's portrayal of Hank Kimball remains a highlight of Green Acres, a role that resonated with fans for its humor, vulnerability, and heart. His legacy is one of resilience, humor, and the enduring appeal of his character, who navigated life's challenges with a smile and a laugh. Smiley Burnett as Charlie Pratt. Smiley Burnett, born Lester Alvin Burnett on March 18, 1911 in Missouri, became a beloved figure in American entertainment, particularly known for his portrayal of Charlie Pratt, the cheerful and dedicated train conductor in Green Acres. Smiley was 54 years old when he took on the role of Charlie, bringing his signature warmth, humor, and Western charm to the show. His character, always ready with a friendly word and a smile, became an integral part of the Hooterville community and a fan favorite, endearing him to audiences throughout the 1960s. Before Green Acres, Smiley had a prolific career in both film and music. He was a fixture in Western films, often appearing alongside famous cowboys like Gene Autry and Roy Rogers. He was also known for his musical talents, contributing songs to many of his films and performing in numerous radio shows. Despite his success, Smiley's personal life was filled with struggles. While working on Petticoat Junction, Smiley was diagnosed with leukemia, a diagnosis that took a significant toll on his health. The disease gradually drained his energy, but he continued to work through the pain, determined to keep the character of Charlie Pratt alive for his fans. During this time, Smiley also faced the emotional loss of his wife, which further deepened the weight of his personal challenges. Smiley's condition worsened as the disease took hold, and his health deteriorated. Despite his struggles, Smiley finished filming the 4th season of Petticoat Junction, always determined to bring joy to the screen. He passed away on February 16, 1967, at the age of 55, just weeks after completing his work. At the time of his death, Smiley's net worth was estimated at $2.5 million, a testament to his decades of work in films, radio, and television. Smiley Burnett's legacy lives on through his unforgettable portrayal of Charlie Pratt, a character whose kindness and humor continue to bring joy to audiences even years after his passing. Smiley's life and career serve as a powerful reminder of his dedication to his craft and his ability to brighten the lives of those around him, even in the face of personal hardship. Lyle Talbot as Governor Carstairs. Lyle Talbot, born on February 8, 1902, in Chicago, Illinois, was a distinguished actor who brought to life the character of Governor Carstairs on Green Acres. Portraying the powerful yet comically awkward politician at the age of 63, Lyle added a unique blend of gravitas and humor to the role. Governor Carstairs, with his larger-than-life presence and sometimes bumbling demeanor, became an integral part of the show's colorful cast, offering a humorous take on the world of politics in the quirky setting of Hooterville. Before his role in Green Acres, Lyle had an extensive career in theater and television, with notable roles in The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet and The Life of Riley. His early life was shaped by hardship, having lost his mother to typhoid fever when he was just a few months old, and he was raised by his grandmother in Nebraska. These early losses, combined with a difficult childhood, left emotional scars that would linger throughout his life. Despite these early challenges, Lyle's career flourished as he became a respected actor in Hollywood, appearing in numerous television shows and films. However, his personal life was marked by turbulence, including a string of marriages that ended in divorce. As he aged, Lyle faced the difficulties that many older actors do, struggling with the transition from leading roles to supporting parts. His professional life was also shaped by intense competition in Hollywood, as he navigated the challenges of aging in an industry that often favored youth. In his later years, Lyle found some stability with his wife, Margaret, whom he married in 1948. But even as he found some peace in his personal life, Lyle's career was marked by a sense of growing obsolescence as new actors emerge. Lyle Talbot passed away on March 2, 1996, at the age of 94, due to congestive heart failure. His net worth at the time of his death was estimated at $4 million, a reflection of his decades-long career in entertainment. Lyle's portrayal of Governor Carstairs remains a testament to his skill as an actor, as he successfully balanced humor and authority in a role that will forever be remembered in Greenacre's legacy. His life, marked by perseverance through adversity, continues to inspire those who remember the great contribution he made to television. As we remember these incredible actors, their legacy lives on in the hearts of Greenacre's fans worldwide. But now we want to hear from you. Who was your favorite character from the show, and which actor's story touched you the most? Leave a comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with fellow fans, and subscribe for more heartfelt tributes. Thank you for watching.